What's up, guys? Again, thanks for coming back to the channel. This is Axe here. We're gonna get into a little bit of discussion here. Thanks for all the comments, guys. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the gear is coming together, guys. I need to wipe these glasses, guys. Yes, the gear is coming together. I was just considering that I want to upgrade one more piece. I want to upgrade another piece, man. Like, I want to get rid of this. I want to upgrade this guy, guys. Honestly, I really do. When it's maxed out, it's at, let me get my pen here. Let me get my pen here, guys. Cut my nails last night, so I don't have much to do with. So I want to basically, yeah, if it's infantry 35 and it's cavalry 35, and it's only infantry HP and cavalry defense, but they may have something else accessory that's even better than that. Let's check. Because I want a replacement there. I need to figure out something in here too. Save that, guys. Pick that up. Anyway, let's see. Alright, I want to go here and I want to check and see which one. That was infantry and cavalry, so it's no, that champ piece there is much better, to be honest, because of the army HP. The army attack makes that a infantry, cavalry, and range at 14%, and the others at 35%. So it still balances out to everything being 35% except range when you add the army attack. Range and range. This one has an army attack. Just kind of focusing on which piece I want to do next. It's a trick of the trade, guys. It's just really a trick of IGG trick. Yeah. So I think, to be honest, guys, a cap accessory would outdo that. To be honest. And what do I have here? I have enough to take that to purple, but it would cross out. It would cross out this guy, which is a range. I should probably let this piece go because I don't really use it, right? And then just make that one. Get ready to make this next one here, which is what I'm thinking. Infantry and range, or infantry and cavalry. My cavalry is a little lower. Infantry is the highest. So what I actually need is a range in cavalry. So I actually need this one. So I actually need this one, guys. It's 14, army HP, army attack. I think I'm gonna make this next gem piece right here, guys. It's gonna be the next one here. So we're looking at Crimson Mangs again. Gang, Crimson Mangs again. Now, I'm just kind of talking and doodling around, just writing around. But I do actually want to go over something while I'm kind of like just thinking. I'm in thought process right now. And I want you guys to know something. If I ever come off like arrogant or nothing like that, it's nothing like that. I'm definitely not arrogant. As I said last night, when I was rallied, I actually just went to sleep. I didn't even care. I cared, but I didn't care. I mean, because I just wasn't going to set my alarm and then just wake up every 30 minutes or something. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that at all. So I want to see. Got 3 assault jewels, guys. Let's see if I can get all gold. Not even close. I didn't hit him. Okay, nothing. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so I'm out of champ chess. No problems, no worries, no worries. What is up in here? So obviously I'll have to wait for the 2-for-1 to come out. I did want to mess with this, guys. I did. But I'm not sure how many times does it take to get to there. Okay, and now we have step on the cat bag. He got up under you? Okay. Alright, so this one is hero stage 420 for 20 points. I'll get this items down here, guys. It's got a day left. Finish that tomorrow or something. Day left and 4 hours. But let's get those 20 points, guys. I want to talk about the new adventure, guys. I don't know how some of you have been to the channel, but if you don't know, I actually did a review on that Godzilla vs. King Kong, and it was a great movie. I did like the previews and all that in the trailers because it showed as if Kong was better, and of course he's not. I'm a Godzilla fan, but check it out, guys. Lars Mobile is doing a collaboration with the new Godzilla and King Kong movie coming out. It's kind of crazy because when has these two are solo fighters by nature. They've never been team fighters, but now it's like the directors and the writers are kind of just on a course to merge these two creatures. First had them fighting against each other. Now they got them being, allies. Yeah. So, anyway, what is the game coming to, guys? What is this Lars Mobile game coming to? First and foremost, it's a business, and to develop this game costs money. So, one of the first things IGG is going to do is come up with all sorts of ways to make money. And so they're coming out with these events and things that really don't make a lot of... It's like they still making money off a lot of things that are not adding any extensions or creativity to Lars Mobile game. I mean, this does not enrich the game. It doesn't enrich the game. It maybe enrich their pockets with all of these skins, castle skins, and emojis and all of that stuff. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. You know, IGG is definitely one. As I said, they will stunt and raise prices on stuff, and I don't even get it. So yeah, I don't get it, man. I know a lot of developers and gaming developers and companies can easily lose their footing by getting in debt because they're not delivering. And IGG is at a point where it's really not delivering. Um, and you can tell by this here because probably the 10% of large mobile players, I'm not sure the percentage or whatever, or the maxed accounts and the, the Titan accounts. And they account for the majority of the spending on large mobile. But yet, although they account for the majority of the spending on large mobile, a lot of those guys have very little activities in large mobile. Meaning they spend the most, but they get the least out of it in a sense, if that makes sense at all. Whereas players like myself and players like you, free to play and low to play, and people like us, we have a whole lot. I mean, if you look at our accounts, we have a whole lot to still develop. I mean, we're not even halfway through. I mean, not even close to being halfway developed, to be honest. And then you have the players that are not in, say, the middle, or that, 30 to 50%, 25 to 50% bracket, or 30 to 60%, 70% bracket of pay to play or low pay to play. So the thing about it is that we're not even halfway through the game. And so to come out with another, IGG Mega update would really just kind of throw the game out of whack for real, because it's really too far reached. It's too far out there for normal players. And that's what happens. I mean, we thought it was something when IGG came out with T5s, and there's a lot of players like, I'm not developing T5s. I'm not doing all that research. I mean, just a disaster with the tomes and things like that. So, I'll put this phone on a stand, guys. Just a second here. Okay, guys. So as I see it, IGG, because it takes, any business. If you look at a business model or strategy, every business is not to be so stagnant, right? It's to come up with innovative ways to collect the bucks. So IGG, they have to come up with ways to improvise and buy time and gain funds, whether they're doing, what they call where developers and, things like that require, I don't know if it's called GoFundMe or something like that, but something similar to that, to where the community funds the developers to make the games, and developers and those big brands promise certain updates or certain things in the game. IGG is different. It's mobile. It's not, necessarily console in a sense. But they don't really promise anything. They don't really promise us anything, guys. They just simply tell us about a new update that's coming out, and that's pretty much already there. and then they rely on us after that to just uh, patron it, purchase things and stuff like that. But they never, as the community or buyers, players, all of the above, um, they never give us that, you know, anything special coming up. Like we promise this, or for our community we're going to do this. So I think like I said, I've left this game before. I plan on playing now, but I left it before, and I just was at the point with like the investment part of it, because it's fun, but you and I know that this is a progressive game. It's a constantly developing and not necessarily improving, but a changing game. And you know, to be honest, we haven't seen anything different in large mobile. I mean, honestly, man, when you think of T5, where we already had T4s, when you think of Astrolites, and when you think of um, familiars, um, we already had things that had boosts and attack boosts. So the Astrolites was really a low grade. Didn't require a lot of effort on IGG's part to come up with something like that. Hey, let's just put something metals in here. Why didn't they just put another? Why didn't they just put another uniform on the existing heroes, which causes them to be upgraded, like ranks or something like that, or stars and things like that. Familiars were an addition to the game. They were an addition to the game, but they were not an extra, in a sense, an extra. It didn't really change the look of the game, because when you attack with your familiars, you know how when you do this here, guys, in the game, when you do this here, when you send out a, let's just say this here. Let me give you an example. Any strategic game that deals with dragons and troops and all of that, a lot of them already incorporate something like, let me find it, guys, and I'll show you. I'm just looking for somebody to hit right quick with a familiar. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can find somebody to strike. So one of these clowns at the base. Okay. I have none of these, really? Guess this is it, mate. What kind of sense does that even make? Okay. So I want to show you guys something right quick. Okay, now let's go back. Let's hit one of these guys. Which one we want to hit? Yeah. Let's hit this guy. No, we don't want to hit him like that, right? Still like that. Now this is what I mean. When your troops march, when your familiar marches, oops, guys. When your familiar marches, how come IGG didn't set it up to where they have an animation like this, along with when your troops are attacking a particular castle? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. They haven't really produced any real development, you know, adjectives to the game. I mean, putting buildings inside of the castle, and inside of there is animation going on, but I don't think they're really doing any work, guys. They're doing the minimum to still try to get bucks. So so and like I said, um, I don't see, the things that brought me to love the game of Lawrence Mobile. Um, those things are systems are still in place. Those, the Coliseum, um, attacking people, the same attacks. It's complicated. I know there's a lot of strategy and things that go into it like that, but everything, all of the little different features and things like that that cause me to like the game, it's not necessarily. I don't see IGG incorporating or putting other things in the game that makes it more lovable. Uh, to draw people back to it. So I don't know where this game is going, man. And like I said, they got to get funds, right? So they're doing all these things to get money, but I mean, it's not for everybody. It's like the more and more they develop, the more and more people get behind or further behind that are, free to play. So yeah, and all these collabs are exhausting. These things are just exhausting, man. I mean, and I don't even get it. It's like, what's the hope of a 5-piece emperor if there's not a 6th or 7th or 8th-piece emperor piece? You all remember back when I started, it was just a 1-piece emperor. There wasn't no such thing as 2-piece emperor sets. So they're coming up with ideals, and now multiple emperors and multiple baron forts and stuff like that. They're coming up with all this stuff that already exists, everything that already exists, and just a way to pull in more funds because people are either using more troops or materials or whatever. So yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. I just don't see where the game is going. I don't see a real major development. I mean, if you think adding a castle skin or another, you know, I mean, adding another, oops, adding another castle skin or another hero, added, if they keep bringing out all these heroes and stuff, or adding more event avatars and all of this stuff, that doesn't make the game, that doesn't stack the game up. It doesn't, I don't know. So it's like, maybe what I'm looking for is a new game inside of the game. um, Lawrence Mobile still being Lawrence Mobile, but an update so radical and cost efficient that it's like having a whole new game inside of the game. And they just not there. They're just not there. I mean, and I get it. You can only think based off your um, era and what's available, but yeah, I don't see where the game is going, guys. So yeah, that's I don't know, all these corroborations are, you know, this, you know. Do you guys remember when IGG had sent everybody messages talking about take the survey? In a particular survey, they asked, who would you like to see uh, uh, Lawrence Mobile collaborate with? And they had a few multiple choices, you know, such as, you know, I can't remember the ones was in there. Godzilla could have been in there, or I don't remember who. But in one of the points that they asked, who would you like to see Lawrence Mobile collaborate with? They had multiple choices on that one, or they let you fill in your own. And one of the ones I filled in is Avengers, since I'm an Avengers fan. But we got to keep in mind that Lawrence Mobile, they don't have a lot of affiliation or association with certain, uh, places like probably Sony or who knows, or uh, certain big companies. They may have gotten a lot that they're getting off now because maybe some of the places are Japan or China or something like that, somewhere in Asia. But I don't know if they're really doing any really collaborations with stuff that's really like big American or other places that are really big. Whether they're uh, big corporations. Sony or uh, Samsung, Apple. You won't see Lawrence Mobile with a collaboration. I'm sorry, with Apple and probably Samsung. It's just may not happen. They may not ever have a collaboration ever with Google because Google's another giant. And some of them might consider themselves in competition. Apple gaming, Google's, the Android system, things like that. But I just don't know where the game is going, man. I mean, while they delay to bring some type of meaningful, some sort of meaningful, uh, some sort of meaningful update. I mean, a real update, guys. Something that's really, because they've raked in so much money as it is. I mean, they've gotten a ton of money, guys. I don't know their financial thing. I don't know if it's public, to see what their growth is by every year. I don't know those statistics or not. Maybe you can look something like that up. Let's see. Okay, so one of the things we can look at for top grossing Lawrence Mobile is number 57. And if I'm correct, I think isn't Clash of Clans also the same developer? So as we can see here, here's some other games that are grossing far more than Lawrence Mobile. Now Lawrence Mobile is 57 out of the. Look at some of the names here. Let me go back to the top, guys. So we have top grossing there category. Say strategy. Clash of Clans top grossing is the highest. Let's see who the developers are. I'm thinking that's part of them. Let's find out. How many downloads is it? What does it say? Over 500 million plus downloads. That's a lot of downloads, guys. 4.5 out of 55 million reviews. Let's take a see. I'm thinking this is part of Lords Mobiles as well, guys. Let's find about the developers here. All right, where do we find this at? Let me see. Let's see here. That's not it. What am I doing, guys? There we go. There we go. Right there. Okay. Some game purchase can also be purchased for real money. What else they're gonna be purchasing? Let's see. Supercell.net. Supercell.net. Released in 2013. So, parent guide, terms of service. You may also enjoy other Supercell games like Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, Boom Beach, and Heyday. Didn't say anything about Lords Mobile, so they're not a part of that. I always thought they were, but I guess they are not. Collect exclusive heroes, skins, and scenarios to customize your village. Okay. So, this is not necessarily, that's probably not a part of IGG. Without Survival, number 2. And we're looking at the top grossing. These are the games that are making the most overall money. Not necessarily, I guess, profit, but the most money. And we're looking at strategic games, not overall games, strategic. We could see if there's fantasy or whatever. No, I guess that'll probably be maybe strategic as well. Could be adventures too, guys. But let's stick to where we're at. You got Last War. Okay, number 4, 5. Clash Royale. That's another of the one that we just saw. Clash of Clan, Supercell. Now, out of all of these, Lords Mobile is 13 as far as strategy games. Yeah, I definitely made. That's when I was a billion player back in the days, guys. That was in 2018 when I made that review. In 2018, guys. Has a 4 out of 5. It has how many downloads? I have to go back to the next page to see that. But I want to get to the about this game. Let's go here. Let's see what these people's name is. I didn't see it there. So it only has 100 million compared to the other one having 500 million. That is a lot. That is a big difference. That's a very big difference. Where's the information? Oh, it's mobile. I don't see the developer's information and stuff. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, okay, so let's look at IGG.com, whereas the other one was called Supercell. So they're not the same company or developers or something at all. All right. And let's look at top adventure. I like adventure games, guys. Top grossing adventure. Roblox. Star Rail. Pokemon. June's Journey. Top Heroes. I don't know how it's kind of Seeker's Note. Manor Manners. And if we say top paid, strategy, top paid, blooms, top paid. So I'm guessing these will be basically the mobile games or the apps that you pay to download. They're not downloaded for free. Total War Medieval. Tower Defense Survival. Rome Total War. So a lot of these. So what's my point in all of this, guys? Company of Heroes. That looks interesting. And y'all know the graphics and stuff hardly ever look just like the movie they do. Optimize without compromise. You got land and sea fights. So, the thing that I'm saying is we are large mobile players, right? We're large mobile players. But as we know, there are games out there that are far more strategical. There are mobile games out there that obviously have a much broader, 2, 3, 4, 5 times as many, downloads players than large mobile. And large mobile, its downloads is fictitious because as soon as you log in on a guest account, it may count as a whole nother device, a whole nother login, which could be falsifying their downloads. I guess I don't know if that's how it goes or not. So yeah, I just don't know where the game is going as far as where's the next real upgrade? Because every upgrade that IGG has done, I've never been a fan of it. I've never been a fan of any upgrade. I've never seen an upgrade and like, oh, I need that. I want that, just for the sake of I'm in love with it. I like it. You know, I have never seen anything like that. Um, but that's how I wasn't with the game when I first started. Even when I first started playing, the music was just like so very interesting to listen to the music. You know, just hearing the beat. But then after you spent so much money on the game, you get tired of hearing that beat and things like that, and changes your whole perspective. So uh, I don't know, man. I don't know what IGG is doing. You know, what's the next upgrade gonna be? Uh, and is it gonna be anything else? Is it gonna be something original, something they made up, something they created, or something they took from another developing game, or something that another game had, like they did with Familiars? Because everybody's had these dragons and stuff forever. These, so creatures basically. Where was I at, man? On this, I had to do. What is this? Hero stage. Hero stage, guys. I'm supposed to spend how many STAs? Let's find out. Now, do they mean grand spend 120? I think I should do it right there. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, that was pretty simple. Now that one is 2 of them, which I'm thinking I'm gonna roll with that. 2 of them, or 4 of. This one is how many? That one's 2. There's some speed ups. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That'll be 240. Okay, let's try something, guys. There ain't really nothing here, to be honest. Down here, honestly, there's nothing really down there to be really worth it, to be honest. I mean, honestly, there's nothing really there. Yeah. And these are some of the things I normally do right here before the day actually ends. But I've been so busy the last few days, guys, that I haven't been doing that. Mm-hmm. Anyway. So yeah, guys, I think that's one thing there. Let's do this here. Upgrade that. Let's do this here. Coliseum fight. So I'm just kind of like hanging out right now, guys. Yeah, hanging out. Tracker back here thinking he causing some havoc. Come on, petite devil. Make him pause. Or we can run him over. We're out. Okay. So you do one of those. I do one of those to get the little points here. Then I do one of these. Add a couple more points. Didn't mean to spend 1,000, but on that, but yeah, all right. Another point there. Then I do what else I do? And I need to do my Verge way, guys, for real. I heard I still got some points in here that I could be getting out of here. I got a one cavalry attack there. I don't know how many points I have here that's really worth anything. There's one cavalry there. One range. Two ranges. That's two ranges there, guys. So I think when it's said and done, there's probably could be every bit of 3 and 3 of each. A lot of siege though, ain't it? Man. Well, I guess it will be those or nothing. Another cavalry. It's another range. That's 3 ranges right there. Percentages of ranges right there. 4 range. A cavalry. Another range. So I'm missing probably about, I could be missing every bit of 6% cavalry or so. Those are stats, guys. It's another range. I haven't seen the infantry yet. I guess they don't do infantry, right? We ain't seen one infantry. There's one infantry. It's not gonna be many, huh? There's 2 infantry. There's 3 infantry at the bottom. Okay. Okay. So those are stats that I could use. A 4 or 5% infantry, a 6% range in cavalry as well. All right. We got to do some speed ups. Speed something up. Just heal something here. Let's make something here. It ain't gonna be nothing. That ain't bad. I'll change. I'll go change. I didn't want to change, but I'll change. Yeah. So we do still have that gym giveaway coming up, guys. Don't forget about that. I want to heal a couple of troops here. Let's heal them all. There ain't nothing in there, to be honest. Alright. And we still got some stuff up in here, guys, that we just letting be. A lot of T2s. Actually T1s. A lot of T1s there. There ain't nothing. Alright, so yeah, that's what I say, guys. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know where the game is going. It's a great game. I do like the game. Still find a lot of enjoyment out of it. But lately I feel like I just like, socializing in a sense, not necessarily. It's not necessarily me seeing something that I'm like, oh, I need to get that, I guess in a sense you do see some things, like you might see a castle skin that you like, that would be nice to have. But like, give you an example, I think this one here, I don't know if all of those are all 7 days. I've never completed any of those events to I've never went hard to get those things. This one, I really wanted that one though. So I think I might have, whatever I lacked, I think I just made up for it by, purchasing the rest of them. And so, yeah. So that was all that. Yeah, so. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys, and call it a night, man. Be ready for work. Probably get some play in the game. Last night I spent a lot of time on the game talking about guild situations and stuff like that with the team. And hopefully tomorrow, I have to work, so I was going to do a Dragon Arena video, but I might be at work, or if I'm not on lunch break. So we had to see about that. But yeah. So guys, what you guys think about the video? I don't know what you think about the Lords Mobile, what direction it's going in. I am going to start doing more free-to-play videos, because that's what a few people have asked for. So that's one of the things I'll start doing. Free-to-play videos. Also, if you guys need a guild, we are taking members, and we can use a few Build Your Might accounts. If you're a free-to-play Build Your Might account, come on over and help us grow. Chill with us. We could use the activity, the active players and things like that. So come hang out and chill. Come in. I like it on that side like that. Come out and hang out with us, chill. Help the guild grow. We can do some rallies together or something. So other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. Going to enjoy the rest of my evening, relax a little bit before it's time to go to work. So yeah, guys, as I said with Lords Mobile, I don't know where this game is going, man. It's just they're so delaying anything major or significant or game changing. I don't even think they have anything game changing. I think they're just right now just trying to continue to pull in and make enough funds to support any major update, if that's what it is, or they're just trying to enrich themselves, or they're just trying to make more and more money. But yeah, we're all gonna, if you're spending, you're gonna keep spending. If you're not spending, good for you. Don't spend. All right, guys, until the next video, I'm out.